Welcome to episode 116 of Riding with Tim. Hope y'all are having a good morning. And praying the Lord's blessings upon you. Oh man. You know, it's funny how, well, let me watch what I say here. It's funny how you can be celebrating 1 minute and then kind of disappointed and stressed the next over the same situation. You ever find yourself in that position? This is pretty much what I do, is I'm trying to find the bright side of the situation. Here, let me let y'all see what's going on. I try to find the bright side of the situation. Also, I just got to realize too that it could be much worse. But I know part of this is Satan. He's putting stuff in your head, whispering in your ear, you know, this, that, the other, and blah, blah, blah. And that usually gets me a little bit upset, a little angry. But it is what it is. Y'all got to keep pushing forward. Got to keep doing what I need to do. And I'm ashamed to say it, but sometimes I forget that the only thing I can really count on is God. You start putting your stock in people and things, and they will let you down. That's what it is. Especially people. It's called self-preservation. They're going to take care of themselves before they take care of anything else. Remember, you got to put God first and trust in Him. Have faith. He'll move you and He'll put you in positions where you'll win. Thank you for the like. And if y'all haven't already, please hit that like button and subscribe. Share the channel. Topic of the day is basically don't put your trust in anyone but God. Don't put your faith in anyone but God. Don't believe anybody's going to be there for you but God. Because it's the truth. That's it. Even when you think that you will be the person that won't leave someone stranded, you just don't know what situation you're going to be in at the time that person needs you. So no one's perfect. It's hard sometimes, but I mean, it is what it is. Thank you all for joining me. Daggone cows are huge. Good morning. I am in central Kentucky. Beautiful land, isn't it? You know, I've been out here for quite some time, and I've missed a lot of the beauty because I was doing the hustle and bustle, you know, trying to hurry up and get to work, trying to hurry up and get to where I need to go. And since I've been doing these lives, I've been able to kind of enjoy the scenery with you guys. It is a beautiful sight. Okay, cool. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Oh, man. The normal part. I'm not going there. I'm not going there with you. Oh boy. I understand where you're coming from. Yeah, you know, oh man. So I was just talking about, and thank you for the like. Thank you for commenting. I was just talking about, you know, try not to be too down. I ain't gonna say try not to be too down. Try not to be down on people who you feel are not there when you need them, because you never know what situation anybody's in, whether it be financially, mental state. Some people are just not there mentally, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying crazy, I'm just saying they're not prepared mentally to help you. So, you know, you really have to stop and think about things like that. And I'm guilty of it, you know. Somebody ain't doing what I think they should do. I have a... Oh, come on. I just stopped that thing. I turn around and try to... I have an issue with that. You know, because in my mind, I think, oh, well, they should be able to do this, they should be able to do that, they should blah, 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 and that's not always true. I don't know every damn thing. Nobody does. Nobody knows everything. Nobody knows what's going on in somebody else's head. So, I try to keep that in mind. It's hard sometimes, guys, especially when you got a goal in mind that you want to achieve, and or you really need something at that moment. But I do believe that's God's way of saying, trust in me. Because I'm telling you, I would watch my YouTube videos, and I do too. Kentucky's a mixture of a lot of things. Like, there's a lot of forest out here that I like, you know, a lot of trees, and then you got the farmland, which is just as beautiful, and then you got some pretty nice looking cities as well. I mean, Louisville and Lexington, Frankfort, Bowling Green, they're all nice. Out early this morning. Go on, young man. Hello. But as far as depending on people, I think that's God's way. Whenever people are not there when you think they should, that's his way of telling you, don't trust in anybody else but me. St. Louis, okay. God bless you. I'm praying for your city. So you're near, I live near St. Louis. I'm still praying for the city, and I'm praying for everyone in Missouri and Illinois and out in Midwest. Of course, you know, Kentucky got hit hard too. I got family in London. Thank God they're safe. I heard Virginia got hit pretty hard, so The Illinois side, okay. Hey, hey, brother, how you doing? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Happy Sunday. You know what I'm getting ready to do. Tell the rest of the family I said hi. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Ooh, I mean, it's oh man. Yes, I miss being there, man. I went last Sunday, and of course we were late. We missed the whole sermon. Me and the wife and two of our kids went, and yeah, we pulled in a little late, but it was so good to see everybody, and it was just, I felt good just making an attempt, you know what I mean? But I got to do better. I'm not going to be late for work, so I shouldn't be late to serve God, so I got to do better on that. Which that's what I'm talking about now is, just don't trust in man, trust in God, because you just don't know what people are going through. You don't know, they might not be capable to be there when you need them. And that goes for parents, friends, family members, spouse, whatever. They might not be there mentally, physically, or financially able to be there for you when you need them, but God will always be there if you just trust in Him. And I struggle with that sometimes, so I need to work on that. But I'm gonna get off of that. Just thank you guys for listening to me ramble a little bit, and thank God that the tornado missed your house and missed your neighborhood. Praying for the ones that did get. It really was bad. And it's instances like that. Thank God for you getting on here, because it's instances like that that make me realize that my situation ain't as bad as it could be. So I thank God for you. God sent you to get on here with me today, Kevin. And let's see here. Yes, for sure. Absolutely, Bernardi. You have to lean on him, man. That's what he wants. He's not like us. He wants all of our burdens. You know what I'm saying? He wants us to tell him what's bothering us, what we need. And I'll speak for myself. I mean, there's days, you don't want to hear everybody's aches and pains and their problems, and but God is there all the time to listen to us complain. And I just thank God that I'm not him, because I would be a horrible God. Horrible. So, what's ever going on with you, you just got to take it to the Lord in prayer. And what's really sad is right now I'm sitting here and I'm talking about this, and I know somebody out there in the YouTube space is going to look at this video and be like, oh, he thinks he's perfect. Oh, he's one of them Bible thumpers. No, I don't got nothing to prove to you, but I'm not. I'm far from being perfect. Look at some of my videos. It'll tell you that. Absolutely. Yeah. Our weather, I will say out here where I'm at, the weather has not been that bad. I mean, we've got a lot of lightning flashes and thunder and a little bit of wind, but it hasn't been as bad as it could have been, or as they predicted it would be. I thank God for that too. Yes, he has. Yes, he has. Absolutely right, man. I tell you, I would not be where I'm at without him. That's for sure. And if I could put my life in a book, well, I probably could, but if I could share my life with people, if people could just see where I've come from to where I'm at now, they would realize that I'm a living testimony. They would realize that. They would see all the ups, all the downs, all the stupid decisions that could have took me out of here, that could have put me in a different position, could have put me behind bars, or could have put me in the grave. But they say God watches over babies and fools, and I haven't been a baby in a long time. Amen, brother. Amen. And I think that's what's wrong with the world today. We are so afraid to talk about God because we're afraid people are going to judge us or they're going to hound us. But we're going back to the days of the Old Testament, even around the time when Jesus walked the earth. Well, no, I take that back all the way through the Bible. the witnesses in the Bible, the prophets, even Jesus himself were persecuted for preaching love. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. He provided. And I don't understand why people get so upset about the doctrine of Christ when he preaches love. He preaches us taking care of one another. All he's wanting us to do is acknowledge him. And people are just so upset about that. And I don't understand it. That's something I'm going to look into. I'm going to research that. I want to study that. Because I don't understand why people get so bent out of shape when you mention Jesus. When you mention his name, you can see some people just mad. They just get angry. And a lot of it is just people they know that Jesus was against certain lifestyles, that he was against certain behaviors, and they get pissed off and they want to be able to do what they want to do. But it even says in the word, you have free choice. So you can do what you want. There's always a consequence to every choice, you guys. Every choice. We have to let the world know. Absolutely. And that's what he tells us. He tells us to go out into the world. Spread his gospel. One of the things that always sticks with me, he said, go out, lift me up, and I will draw all men unto me. That's what Jesus told us. Lift me up and I will draw all men unto me. He didn't tell Christians to go out there and save people. He didn't say drag them to Christ. He said just lift me up. How do you lift up the Lord? By testifying. By walking the walk. Actions. So, at the end of the day, he wants to lift all men. He said, lift me up and I'll draw all men unto me. That's what he'll do the rest. All we got to do is just talk about him. We just got to praise and worship him, and he will take care of the rest. Us as Christians, we don't have to do anything but just talk about him. Witness daily, absolutely. So I'm gonna get off of here, you guys. I gotta turn around. I love you guys, and I hope and pray that you all have a blessed day. And please, just keep me in your prayers, and I'll keep you in mind, and let your light shine. Absolutely. That's a good way to close out. Good way to close out. And remember, just because somebody talks about Christ don't mean they're perfect. It just means they have a little sense. They know who takes care of them. All right? So, love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Have a good day, cuz. Love you, man.